Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I have myself a nice fresh new form to display to all of you. I like it quite a bit. It was made by my lovely friend Ness. But I find it's better fitting. It looks better. I can look at you directly, I can look you in the eye when I have to talk about video games and mysteries and all those lovely little nerdy things we're here for. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope you like it. This is I'm a big fan. I like how interactive it is. I like how it looks. Makes me feel powerful. But for now, we're gonna be hopping back up into the last window, the mystery of Cape West, or whatever specific name it is. Getting back into the story of Kyle Hyde. We left off, we got a little bit more information regarding the murder at the hotel, the people involved, and I believe this chapter we're going to be trying to find out who actually sent us this mission in order to find the Scarlet Star, I believe it's called. We'll hop back in. My voice won't last for long, as usual in this game, doing my gruff voice, but let me send this over. There we are. And I think good to hop in. I'm woken up by the sound coming from the TV. And that was tomorrow's weather. Huh? What's that noise? You'll last even less time than your voice? We'll see about that. A bold claim. Must have fallen asleep in front of the TV. Now for today's special feature, we take a look at the jewelry robberies that rocked LA 2 decades ago. It was apparent that a crime ring was stealing jewels and selling them on the black market, but the group itself vanished from the face of the earth some 13 years ago. Interesting timing, right when the murder happened. The LAPD are investigating the current spate of jewelry robberies in the area, and considering the possibility that they may be connected to these past robberies. This is Robert Harrison for the 5 News, signing off. Turn that off. Let me turn that down a smidge. A bit louder than I would like it. As I try to pull myself out of bed, I feel the alcohol still lingering in my stomach. It all comes back to me. I remember talking to Dylan, then being invited to the bar by Tony for a few drinks. As I try to get my thoughts from the day before in order, I make my way over to the window and open the blind. Wait, Bradley was here? The brightness flooding in through the tiny window sets my room aglow. I lean against the window with my eyes half closed, my body bathed in light. As I gradually open them, I see the familiar backdrop come into focus before me. It's a shame that my days of seeing this first thing in the morning are numbered. Now that I think about it, my mom must have seen a similar sight. After my dad was killed on the morning Mom and I planned to leave this town, she stood in front of the window in the room she'd once shared with Dad. She said nothing, just stared into the distance. I splash a couple of handfuls of water onto my face. Throw on some clothes. Damn, my throat's so dry. Can't believe I got drunk on Monday night. Such a bum. There's only one remedy for this. Trip to the cafe. Yeah, that'll cheer you up. Won't cheer up my voice, but it'll cheer you up at least. Let's hope no one interrupts us on our way to the cafe. Zoom! Kyle Hyde definitely seems like a cigarettes and beer fully closed in the bath kind of guy. I have to agree. Did we just get abducted by aliens? What was that? That's not ominous at all. That's super not ominous. Well, hello there, Mr. Hyde. Oh, looks like the elevator's working again. After all the inconvenience, it's finally been repaired. You and the other residents will be able to make use of it from today onwards. It's a shame that it got repaired so close to when we have to vacate, though. Even so, this should make it more convenient for everyone when they move their things. I'm sure it will. However, every silver lining has its cloud. The vending machine in the lobby is to be removed tomorrow. I see. That's a shame. Can't tell you how often I made use of the old thing. You were a frequent customer, were you? Miss Patrice, could you delay removing the machine until the last day instead? I love the cool pop from that machine. I think I'm addicted to the stuff. Much as I'd love to, Mr. Hyde, I'm afraid I can't. I fully appreciate that all the tenants are under a lot of stress and strain. But please don't forget that I am as well. I have so many things to do before then. I wouldn't want there to be any last-minute trouble before I hand the place over. Yeah, we also know that she's been blackmailed as well. Has there been any trouble before? We should not kill the landlady, she's nice. None whatsoever. Well, that's certainly good news then. And before you ask, Mr. Hyde, I haven't brought up the little indiscretion from before. To be completely honest with you, I'd rather soon forget about the whole thing. Hey, Miss Patrice. It's my head. Are you alright? I do apologize. I sometimes have episodes like this. I get really sharp pain in my head all of a sudden. I'm gonna have to leave you for now. There's a bullet in that head. Miss Patrice heads back to her room. So it looks like our beloved vending machine's gonna disappear tomorrow. Well, I gotta buy all the cool pop from it now. Where is it? Here? Give me that. There's a notice on the vending machine. Special promotion. Buy something from the machine and be sure to check the reverse of the bottle cap. Winners will receive a fabulous prize. For more information, please contact the landlady or the proprietor of Lucky's Cafe. Good luck, make your 25 cents count. Fabulous prize, huh? Maybe I should buy some juice. I'm pretty thirsty. Maybe I should get something to drink. Oh, do I need to... And what it'll be. Let's see. Where's my cool pop? Oh, I think the whole thing's a cool pop machine. Slide that in. Oh, really? There's a separate one. Cool pop. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me that. Cool pop, my favorite drink. Open the bottle and glug the whole thing down. It does look... I gotta admit, it does look pretty refreshing. It does look pretty good. I drink this all the time, but it's just as tasty as ever. This time it might come with a prize. This bottle cap. You win! Is a winner. I put the winning bottle cap in my pocket. What do I do with it? How do I turn it in? Okay, I gotta take it to Lucky's Cafe. I'm a winner! I'm gonna win the raffle and the soda pop machine. Door's locked tight. Boy, knocking on the door of a closed cafe. Why is it closed? That's my pager. I better head back to my room. We didn't even get like a snack or anything. We just got a sody pop. Get up there. Oh wait, no, that's not my room. What am I doing? Get back down. Zoom! What do you want, Tony? Not in the mood. to get rid of the soda pop machine. Morning. Hey. Have you been out? Yeah, just been to the lobby to get something to drink. Woke up with one hell of a dry throat. You're telling me. Well, sounds like someone can't take their liquor. I can still feel it sloshing around. That's funny, man. Hey, watch it. Come on, you gotta admit you didn't really have that much. Well, maybe not, but after hearing your song, I think all that bourbon went straight to my head. A good excuse. Well, it was good for me to have an audience for once. It really helped me sing. Hey, Tony. Last night I had the pleasure of listening to the latest song he's written. Everyone can fall in love, but not everyone can keep up with it. It wasn't half bad. Your song, I mean. Oh? Yeah, don't act so surprised. Not so proud that I can't compliment someone on a fine piece of work, you know? So it appealed to you? Yeah, it did. That so bad? No, but I guess that means it's not gonna make it big time. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing, man. Just yanking your chain. I'm just seriously stoked that you like the song, that's all. You got a radio in your room, right? Yeah, I got one. Why? Well, have you ever listened to a show called Rockin' Soul? Can't say that I have. Well, do me a favor and listen to it today. Truth is, I got a call from one of their producers that I used to know. And he promised to try out a demo tape I sent. Says he'll see what the audience thinks. Your song's gonna be on the radio? Yeah, it's been quite a while. It'll be on at 11 a.m. I'm heading out now to see if I can find somewhere with a radio switched on. That way I can see how the people listening react when it comes on. Tony seems to be in high spirits as he leaves. Alright, well, his life's turning around. I can't fault him for that. Rockin' Soul, 11 o'clock, huh? Suppose I could find the time to give it a listen. If I feel like it. But for now, I gotta go talk to Rachel. My lovely lady. Time to give Rach a call. Hey, Rachel. Red Crown, how may I help you? Hey, Rachel, it's me. What's up? I've uncovered some info on Condor, like you asked. It seems that the symbol Hotel Cape West used was that of a condor. Their symbol? Yes. When the hotel was still in business, they designed a mark in the shape of a condor. It was the official symbol of Hotel Cape West. Oh, that's interesting. There's something else, Kyle. Something I'd like to ask you. It's been on my mind for a while now. I got hiccups. Yeah, sure. What's up? It's Ed. He's out at the moment meeting with some friend of his from the LAPD. He told me he was meeting this friend to get more information on a Frank Raver, like you asked. Well, and? Well, when you asked about Frank Raver yesterday, Ed told you that he heard the name but didn't know the guy. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure he was lying to you, Kyle. He was acting real strange after that call. He pulled an old note out from his drawer, opened it, and just stared at it. I heard him mutter something under his breath, too. Sounded like, why now? Sounds like there's more to Ed and Frank's relationship than they're letting on. I get the same feeling. That's why I thought I'd let you know. Oh, I'm all stuffy. Even my eldritch sinuses are affected by you mortals. Hold on. There we go. Made the right call. Oh, and another thing. You'll be pleased to hear that Mila's staying at my place now. I see. I was wondering if you could spare some time to go for a meal with us tomorrow night. I'm going to give you the plague smile. What is the plague smile? It'll be the first Christmas. It'll be the first Christmas Eve you'll have spent time with her. I think it'd be nice to get together this year. Yeah. Anyway, I'll call again, Kyle. God, I love that woman. She's so good to me. Oh, it's 11. Let me listen to that radio. $11. Guess Rockin' Soul's gonna be starting about now. Let's go give it a little listen to. That's a record player. I thought... There's the radio. Spin, 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 spin. What station is it on? Did I pass it? Hold on. I didn't hear anything. Make the buzzing stop! Oh, there we go. We open today on Rockin' Soul with this inspirational track. This is the latest track from everyone's favorite rocker, Tony Wolf. I'm sure you remember Wolf as the man who caused quite a stir with his debut album. This time, Wolf shocks us with a calm, melodious ballad for the Christmas season. Everyone listen up, here's Belief. And stay tuned for even more hits. So this is Tony's song. Not a bad song. What did Tony tell me last night? I'd really like to release another record. If I can't get any interest from the record label, I'll just have to put it out on my own. Problem is, then I gotta scrape together the cash. It's times like this I wish I could just win the lottery or something. I think I'll grab the chance and go grab a coffee or something at the cafe. Really nice beat. I like that actually quite a bit. Hey, we listened to that for an hour? Long song. You home, Tones? No, he's not home. I wanted to give him my lucky bottle cap. Zoom! Zoom! Dave. Zoom! Oh, who's there? Oh, it is French. Don, I thought I did quite well. Charles? What's the problem? You having troubles again? It seems I missed out on the prize. So you entered the crossword prize draw, huh? Yeah, of course. Especially since there is $1,000 to be won. If I won, I could afford to buy a brand new camera to use for filming. I guess things didn't go my way this time, though. Bad luck. I'll see you later, Mr. Hyde. Charles finishes talking and walks away. Well, I have my slip. If I won. Good morning, Mr. Hyde. Hey, Claire. What's today's coffee? It's a mocha from Yemen. It has distinct bitterness with a strong flavor. I'm sure you'll like it, Mr. Hyde. I'll take one. Black. You got it. Hey, Claire, today's the day the prize draw results come out, right? Finally get to see who the winner is. Right, the results are over there on the wall. Alright, I see him now. Okay, thanks. Claire moves away and heads towards the kitchen. Hey, Sydney, I gotta talk to you. Where'd he go? He's a ghost. There we go. I was looking past him. Have you taken a look at the results, Mr. Hyde? They've been put up on the wall next to the entrance at the front of the cafe. You better take a look. No, I want to talk to you about my bottle cap. No. I want to use it. Well, let's take a look at the results. There's a note pinned to the wall. Okay, here's the winning number. Now, where did I put my entry slip? Wow! I won! Is this thing for real? I'm a winner chicken dinner! I'm rich! I'm rich! Talk to me, Sydney. Hey, Sydney. So, how'd you do? Hold on. Show me the bottle cap first. Hey, you mind having a look at this? Huh? Oh, it's a winning bottle cap from the vending machine. Congrats, here's your prize. Sydney hands me a Pinky Rabbit land game. I think it's a handheld video game they just brought out. Oh, well, neat. But more importantly, money. See for yourself. I passed Sydney my entry slip. Just a minute, this number. Oh, looks like your luck's in, Mr. Hyde. So I've got some luck left after all, huh? Congratulations, Mr. Hyde. Here's your check. Oh, yeah. Let's leave a check for $1,000. I'm glad it was you that won. I hope the extra cash comes in handy. Oh, wait, hold on. Burger. Sorry about the wait. Here's a cup of today's coffee. Make sure you take in the beautiful aroma while you're drinking it. Yeah, I will. Oh, Mr. Hyde? Yeah? Can I ask you a favor? That's a little out of the blue, but sure, go ahead. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. No problem, if you think I can help somehow. Not here, though. I'd rather my dad didn't hear. Okay. So where can we talk, then? Come into the kitchen a little later and we can talk there. But make sure he doesn't see you trying to get in. Alright, got it. Claire moves away and heads towards the kitchen. Weird. Sydney. Hey, Sydney. Ah, come on, damn it. Hey, Sydney. Ah, it's no good. Sydney! Huh? Oh, didn't see you there, Mr. Hyde. What are you doing that's got you so busy you don't notice your own customer? Is there anything I can help you with? Ah, just a little problem. Nothing to worry about. You can tell me. Maybe I can help. I doubt it, Mr. Hyde. No offense, but this is an issue I'll have to take care of. I see. Just plain forget is all. There's something I needed to take care of today, too. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to remember what it was. Oh, well, that's a problem. Yeah, quite a bind I'm in. Hang on. You remember? I think it might be coming back to me. I'm starting to remember. Yeah. Only guessing, but... You need to buy some ingredients? Darn, it's gone again. You just kept quiet a little longer, I might have remembered. Sorry, I'm just trying to help. I'm pretty sure I had nothing to do with buying ingredients, though. I took care of that this morning. Fair enough. Hate to sound rude, Mr. Hyde, but I don't think I'll be able to remember with you around. Could you give me a bit of space for a while? Sure, no problem. What if I remind you again? Hey, Sydney. Get the fuck away from me, Mr. Hyde. Okay. This kitchen. What's in that freezer there? Let me take a look in the freezer. It's a door for a walk-in refrigerator. Makes sense that a cafe would need a refrigerator this big. Refrigerator is locked with a large bolt. Made of iron, it looks more than sturdy enough to do its job at keeping me out. Well, then I will not go in there. What do you need, Claire? Hey, Claire? Oh, Mr. Hyde! Yeah, I'm here. Let's talk. Thanks for coming. So, what's on your mind? Well, you see... Mr. Hyde! Sydney! Dad? What are you doing back here? Nothing, we were just having a chat. Dad, wait! This is the kitchen, Claire. You know full well that it's off limits to customers. Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Oh, damn it. She told me to be careful when I came in, after all. Be careful, don't let him see you. Well, now I'm a goofus. Yeah. Sorry about it, Claire. I let you down. I let everyone down. I'll never solve the case now. I've got it! Claire! Just now, Claire. Remember what it was? Yeah, I've got it. Can't believe I forgot that, of all things. Is it her birthday today or something? Of all the things to forget. What was it you'd forgotten? It's nothing serious. Sorry if I panicked you just then. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, the roster dictates that Tuesday's my day to take care of the toilets. Your turn? Yeah, and I nearly forgot all about it, too. If I hadn't remembered when I did, I'd be the one receiving the end of a grilling from Claire. Glad to hear you avoided a grilling, then. Looks like I better get my skates on and see to those toilets. If you need me, just shout in that general direction. Then he disappears into the billiards room. That looks like the chance I've been waiting for. We head back there. Hello, Claire Bear. The kitchen. Talk to me, Claire. Hey, Claire. Oh, Mr. Hyde. I'm here, let's talk. Thanks for coming. So, what's on your mind? Well, it's what? Oh, right. What? Before I tell you what I wanted to say, there's something else I'd like to ask you for help with. Dad told me to open a jar of maple butter, but the lid's too tight. Would you mind doing it for me? No problem. Give it to me. Thanks. Here you go. You need a big strong man. A big strong man like me to open up the jar. Here we go. I receive a jar of maple butter. Watch this, Claire. The lid was on so tightly I couldn't even get it to budge. I could have tried heating it, but the butter gets a funny taste when it's warmed. Don't you worry, Claire. Watch this. Watch pure masculine strength at work here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, my hand keeps slipping off. Getting any joy here. I need to try harder. Hand keeps slipping off. Here we go. That do it? Not getting any joy here. Just need to try harder. Am I turning it the wrong way? I think I need something to stop my hand from slipping off. No joy. How do I get this lid off? Hold on. Claire. Yeah? You got anything we can use to get this thing open? Well, take your pick. You can use anything you'd like. My hand keeps slipping. It's not fair. Let me see. What do we got? The scraps of papers have some recipes written on them. Looks like Sydney's handwriting. In the middle of the room, there's a metal workstation with its own sink. Like a lot of the relics in this place, it's pretty beat up. A small bowl has been left on the worktop. It's empty. That was worth my time. Some kind of tin can on top of the work surface. No label on it. Wonder what it's a can of. Not our business. Bowl and some ingredients. Wonder what I could whip up with all this. Every size of frying pan you'd ever need is hanging up above the workstation. Convenient. I need like a rag or something. Another dull brown box. This one's smaller than the others I've seen. There's a delivery note stuck over the flaps at the top, so I can't look inside. It's a can of tomato puree. There's an oddly shaped bottle on the shelf that holds some kind of seasoning. If it ain't mayonnaise, I ain't interested. Yeah, good man. This can is full of mushrooms. Well, that was worth looking into. Top shelf has some huge cans of food on it. Must be buying in bulk. Can of mystery sauce. It's a mystery because there's no label. Hope Sydney knows what it is. According to the label, at least this bottle contains olive oil. Oh. Accidentally minimized the screen. Where do you keep your rags? I need rags. Underneath the stovetop is a pair of cupboards. Doors are spotlessly clean. A few stacks of clean and shiny plates are sitting just next to the sink. Been dried off with a towel as well. Where's that towel? The big old sink and some cupboards underneath it too. Sink's very clean. Glad they're not washing the dishes in a dirty sink. Above the sink there's a row of large cupboards. Better not open them. Some dishes might fall out and hit me on the head. There's a large extractor installed above the stovetops, showing its age a little, especially the filter. There's a stainless steel pot on the top of the stove, the kind you lift up with both hands. Come on, Claire, where do you keep your where are your rags? That's all I need. Once I got that, we're good to go. What is this? What's in this box? A couple of cardboard boxes. I doubt there's anything important in them. A chalkboard on the wall. If I look closely, I can just see some writing that hasn't been fully erased. Appears to have been a list of ingredients they needed to buy more of. Two large bags stood up against the wall. Can't tell what's in them, but it looks like it could be some of Claire's fancy coffee beans. Shelf holds frying pans and saucepans. Some are stainless steel and some are aluminum. Pan for every occasion. You can see various cooking implements on the top shelf. There's gotta be... Am I going crazy? There's gotta be just like a rag in here that I can use. Do I have something in my inventory I can use? I took the doorstop with me? I didn't realize I had that. I was gonna compare it, never mind. I'll use the check. Don't really work together. He's the note from Mila with the maple butter. Huh. So what do I'm a little bit confused now. I'm a little bit confuzzled on what I'm supposed to be doing. We talked to Claire. Claire. Hey, Mr. Hyde, any luck with that jar I gave you? Oh. I need a little bit of outside assistance real quick. Let's see. Wait, hold on a second. What? Let me see this real quick. Let me see this. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a thing. Let me get this nice, lovely jar out. Watch this, Claire. You ain't ready for this. This masculine strength here. Here it comes. Boom. Apparently I had to use the DS microphone to like breathe in as I'm like straining to open it, and I ripped it off. Oh, there it goes. Oh no! The lid just flew off the jar. Oh, didn't know my own strength. Mr. Hyde, don't frighten me like that. Did you do that on purpose? Of course not. I'm sorry. No need to look so worried. I'm not gonna scream or anything. Yeah, right. It's okay. Dad doesn't seem to have heard a thing. If he asks about the noise later, I'll come up with a good cover story. Relax, will you? Yeah, I'll try. Here's the jar. Thanks. So, Claire, this wasn't the reason you wanted to talk to me, right? No, Mr. Hyde. Then please enlighten me. What's the problem? Well, it's about Dad. I want you to talk to him, for me. About what? It's been 7 years since Mom and Dad split up. I wanted to know if there was a special person in his life. You know, someone he could be happy with. So you have your suspicions, then? Yeah, kinda. But I think that he should tell me if he does. I'm his daughter, after all. Problem is, I can't bring myself to ask him directly. And do you think it'll be any easier coming from me? No, really, but... what can I do? Hey, hold your horses. I'll do it. You know me, I'm habitually cannot mind my business. Just gotta pick the right moment to ask. You're wonderful, Mr. Hyde. Thank you. Alright, let's get on that for Claire then. Oi, Sydney. Oh, it's my pager. But head back to my room. What about Sydney? We gotta ask if Sydney's fucking, though. Huh? It's me. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Didn't realize you were still around. I'm just leaving. Alright, catch you later. No, we're not. We're asking... We gotta know who he's shaboinking. Sydney, get over here. Bro to bro, who you shaboinking right now? What shaboinkery are you up to? Well, if it ain't Mr. Hyde. If I remember correctly, you were keen on hearing about this place when this was a hotel. Yeah, that's right. Well, I got one story that's a bit of a mystery, if that would interest you. It would indeed. You already know about the 4th floor being left as it was back then, don't you? Yeah, I already knew about that. But did you know that about room 406? Apparently this is an even bigger mystery. There's something about that room that sets it apart from the others up there. Only that room. Yep, just that one. According to the rumors, the room has never ever been used. Never been used? Why not? Well, that's the mystery. I've heard lots of reasons, from ghosts to a leaky roof, but none are very convincing. There are plenty of baseless rumors flying around, but we never heard the truth. This carried on right up to the point the place closed down. Something that sets the room apart. Well, that's the story. Did you find it interesting? Yeah, it's just the kind of thing I've been hoping to hear. Well, glad to be of service. Sydney. Who are you shaboinking? I'll be back for you. Zoom. Zoom. Who is it? Somebody's coming out of Betty's room. See ya. Bye. I know that voice. Oh, it's you. I thought it was gonna be Shadow the Hedgehog. Why would Marie be visiting Betty in her room? Hey, Marie. When did you two get so close? Pardon me? Well, you and Betty, you just came out of her room, didn't you? Well, yes, I did, but I just had something I needed to discuss with her. It wasn't very important. Don't pay it any mind. Well, no, I want to know. You know me, I don't mind my business. What is it? Discuss what? Girl talk, Mr. Hyde. She works in an accessory shop, as you know. Well, I had something I wish to discuss with her regarding that. They want me to believe you went to her room to chat about accessories? Yes, because that's the truth. And besides which, it's not your place to be questioning me. I see. Excuse me. Marie goes back into her own room. They really discussed their accessories together? I'm not buying her story for a minute. We can ask Betty directly. Betty, tell me about all your personal business. How you doing, better? Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde. What can I do for you? I happened to notice that Marie was here just now. Yep, she only just left, actually. What did she want? Well, Mr. Hyde, why are you so keen on finding out things that don't concern you? I'm just worried about her, that's why. I don't know how to mind my business. Worried? Why? Because when I've talked to her, she's given me more than enough reason to be. So... Are you taking a fancy to her, then? I guess she told you all about the money, right? Money? What money? Oh, she getting the settlement? So she came to you to discuss money. I'm afraid I can't say. She swore me to secrecy. She told me explicitly not to breathe a word to anyone. And that includes you, Mr. Hyde. I see, but what if I ask really nicely? And that's all I have to say. Bye-bye. Betty returns to the confines of her room. Well, now I feel rejected. I thought we had something special. I'll just go to my room then. I'll talk to someone who wants to talk to me. Rachel, it's me. Speak to me, Rachel. Time to give Rach a call. Hello, Rachel. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. I'll pass you over to Ed. Dang, no, I don't want to talk to Ed, I want to talk to you. Rachel, come back! Hyde. I got some fresh info on the incident 13 years ago on Frank Raver. I called in a favor from an old friend and this is what came back. Well, firstly, listen up, as this is important. Turns out that Frank Raver was not in charge of that case. When the incident occurred all those years ago, Frank Raver was away from the front line, pushing pencils at some desk. Desk work. Yep. When he was young, he was one of a hell of a cop, among the best. But the force began to move with the times and his methods came under fire. Then, during his 40s, an internal investigation revealed certain things. That resulted in him being relegated from the front lines. So that's what happened. But what's Frank's connection to the victim? Well, that's something I haven't got to the bottom of yet. Would a retired detective who wasn't even in charge of this case be connected to the victim? And why is he investigating the incident now? Well, I know it smells fishy. It seems like the incident went something like this. The party to commemorate the last day of the hotel was on the first floor. At some point during the festivities, Kathy, the owner's wife, disappeared. When she failed to reappear, the owner asked a member of staff to take a look around. Didn't take long before he discovered her body. It appeared that she died of cyanide poisoning from the wine she drank. The cyanide was discovered in a bag laying near the body. When the LAPD assessed the death, the initial reaction was to treat it as a suicide. But after forensic revealed that her prints were not on the cyanide container, and her hugely expensive ring had been taken, the type of case was changed. Well, now they believe it was possible that she'd been murdered. The biggest problem they faced was that a large number of guests had come and gone. Throughout the evening, making the gathering statements a tad bit difficult. Also, the bottle Kathy's wine came from went missing. They couldn't find enough evidence for the case to be solved. So was her body really found in room 404, or was that just a rumor? No, that part seems to check out. I see. You know, that room is still in the exact state it was back then. You mean the crime scene's still there? Precisely, Ed. Yeah, can I ask you something? Go shoot. When you were on the force, did you really not know Frank Raver? You serious? I already told you I didn't. What are you trying to say? Nothing. Just my senses tingling again. Just wanted to double check that you and he weren't old acquaintances. Well, as I told you before, I knew his name, but we never knew each other. The man who had Frank removed from the front line was my ex-boss. You spec? You hit me with the rock eyebrow? You know it. Yeah, him. Listen, I'll keep looking for more clues about Frank and the murder. I'll see what I can dig up on your Scarlet Stars, too. He's transforming in my mouth. That's all I got to say for now. Here's Rachel. You got funny news for me? What's the funny news? Tell me. Hello, Kyle. About tomorrow. Pixel Toast stopping by, giving me a hey and a lurk. You know I more than appreciate it, Pixel Toast. You're always welcome here. You're a real one. You got 2 camcorders? Oh, did you get the bad one working? I love you dearly, Pixel Toast. Don't you forget that. Ooh, God. My sinuses. They're killing me. How are plans going? How does 7 o'clock at Leonardo sound? Leonardo? I want to go eat there. Spending Christmas Eve at a nice Italian place isn't bad at all, if you ask me. Yeah, sounds good. I'll leave you to think of a present for Mila. Make sure you don't forget. Got it. Well, I have a new toy for her right now. I got the Pinky Rabbit video game ready for her. What do you want, people? Who there? Hello? Betty? Can you spare me a minute? I want to talk to you about something. Why do all the women want to talk to me today? This is strange. You wanted to talk to me, I mean. I'm full of surprises. Well, hold on. I need to blow my nose real quick. There we go. All cleared up. Let's do this, Betty. Me, you. Let's do it. Have you even started your moving preparations, Mr. Hyde? Do you even have a place to go? No, save your worries for someone else. Now, what have you got to say to me? It's about Marie. I'm listening. Please don't pull such a scary face. It's about what happened when she came to my room earlier. Didn't you already make it clear that you didn't want to talk about that? Well, that was then, this is now. And, well, I've thought it over and decided I'd better tell you. You don't mind, do you? Tell me what happened. Marie asked me to do something. She wanted me to buy a ring from her. A ring? Yeah, the one that she blamed Tony for stealing just a few days ago. Seems like she's in need of cash and resorted to selling her ring. Alright, go on. She said I could have it for $500. A 3-carat diamond ring for $500? Well, that's what I thought too. I said that the price she was asking was way lower than the value of the ring. But she insisted that as long as the money was in cash, the price was acceptable. So I bought it. You know, after reflecting on what had happened, though, I began to think. It doesn't make sense to sell something that cheaply, even if you needed the money. I even considered that the diamond in the ring could be fake. I was wondering if you could take a look at it for me. Do you think it's real, Mr. Hyde? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert in diamonds, but I can have a little peek at it. I'm not a jeweler, you do know that, right? Wouldn't be able to tell a real diamond from a fake one if they were labeled. I was worried you might say that. What can I do? Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to buy this thing from after what she told me. What'd she tell you? She told me the reason why she needed to get rid of it. That didn't raise any red flags with you? Oh, what am I gonna do? You can't help me, maybe Dylan can. Dylan might have a way of telling if it's a real diamond or not. Well, Dylan's a freak, don't talk to Dylan. I may be a freak, but at least I'm an upfront freak. Dylan is like a serial killer. What did Marie want to get rid of? Why did Marie want to get rid of her ring? Well, she said that she doesn't like the idea of keeping it any longer. Really, and why is that? Well, she told me about the circumstances that the ring was given to her under. And how she couldn't keep it any longer knowing what she knew. What kind of circumstances were they? I thought you'd have been able to guess by now. I think she was trying to say that the guy who gave her the ring was no good. Maybe he'd bought it for another woman, or maybe he got it on the cheap. That's what I think anyway. That's the kind of reason a woman would get rid of a nice ring like this. I see. Well, we did know she didn't exactly trust her previous husband. What makes you think Dylan will know if it's a real diamond? Well, one of his hobbies is collecting rare stones, for one. He knows these things. He was boasting about once having those special magnifying glasses, too. So why didn't you cut out the middleman and go straight to him at the beginning? Well, I didn't want to spread this kind of stuff around, that's why. Dylan tends to keep a close eye on everyone, closer than we'd all like. I really don't want to break the promise I made to Marie. Wait, I mean, you already broke it. What promise did you make to Marie? Well, I promised her I wouldn't tell anyone about buying the ring from her. You promised her that? Well, it looks like you've broken it anyway. Well, that's different. It's you, Mr. Hyde. I know I can trust you to keep this to yourself. You're a funny assumption. You're not planning to tell Marie that I told you, are you? Maybe you should have made me promise you that from the start. Well, yeah, maybe I should have. Why did I have to buy it? Marie told me that she'd got it from her dead brother as a present. So this is the ring that Mike Porter gave her. Betty. What? Could you show me the ring? Here you go. Betty, would you mind if I borrowed this ring for a little while? Not at all, go ahead. I received the ring from Betty. Okay, so did Marie's brother find the body and then rob the ring? Like, separately? Like, he came across the poisoned body and he's like, ooh, money, and stole the ring? That's what I'm thinking happened. I'll leave it to you to find out whether the ring's genuine or not. Yeah, no sweat. Alright, well, I'll see you later then. Betty leaves the room. Now what am I gonna do? Suppose I could go borrow Dylan's magnifying glass and take a look. Well, let's go do that. I don't like talking to Dylan, but... You know... Beggars can't be choosers here. We're gonna have to talk to that man eventually. Which room are you? You're 304, I think. Talk to me, Dill. Huh? Oh, hey, Mr. Hyde. You got a moment? I do. Sure, what can I help you with? Could you lend me your magnifying glass? My what? You know, the thing you use to check precious stones. I heard you got one. Well, you heard right, I've got one, but why would you want to borrow it? I want to check out a jewel. A jewel? Yeah. Forgive me, but that sounds a little odd coming from you. Why are you mad about that? Grow up. What would you be doing with a jewel? Well, it's Christmas soon. Well, that's true, but I bought a ring as a present for somebody, and I'd like to check the condition before I give it to them. Well, yeah, I can see why you're keen now. I got one alright, but do you know how to assess the qualities of jewels, Mr. Hyde? Of course I do. I've been interested in crystals and stuff for as long as I can remember. Crystals and stuff? I never had you pegged as that kind of person, Mr. Hyde. Well, you know me. I had a magnifying glass of my own a while back, but I lost it. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, Betty told me, she mentioned that you were into this kind of stuff and figured I'd ask. Well, she got that right. I just can't get over the fact that you're a fellow enthusiast, Mr. Hyde. This has made my day. Glad to hear it, Dylan. Please, come in, Mr. Hyde. We can talk more inside. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. You crazy goofball. Get out of my way. You're not giving me a choice, I have to talk to you. Dylan. Would you like to see my crystal collection? Sure, why not? There's some on the shelves and others on top of the table. Feel free to take a look. I looked at them last time I was in your apartment. Give me the magnifying glass. There's an open notebook on the top of the table. Dylan's left a small magnifying glass on the top of the notebook. Must be the magnifying glass Betty told me about. Is he looking at a condor? Hey, Dylan. What is it? That magnifying glass for examining crystals, right? This one's for examining jewels, but it'll give you some great close-ups on crystals, too. It's something no enthusiast should be without. You should get one, Mr. Hyde. Mine's great for up to 10 times magnification, so it's perfect for jewels. I see. Well, would you mind if I use this, Dylan? Not at all, go ahead. And feel free to take a closer look at some of my other stuff, too. Thanks, Dylan. Oh, it's the phone. Better get that. Excuse me, Mr. Hyde. Hello? Okay, I understand, but... It looks like the call's gonna drag on for a while. Maybe I can use this time to get familiar with that magnifying glass. Let's do it. Use that ring. I think I just have to use it on the... I take a look at Murray's ring through the magnifying glass. Let's have a look. Enhance, enhance. What is that? What does that mean? I can see something through the diamond. Can't be sure, but it looks like there's something engraved on the ring. Ruh-roh. Huh? There's a design engraved onto the base of the ring. Looks like... Put the magnifying glass back on the table. Huh? The picture in this notebook, it's... Why would Dylan have the same design here as the one I found on the base of the ring? He's looking at me. He's looking at me! Mr. Hyde. Yeah? How'd you get on with the magnifying glass? No problem at all. It's great examining the tiny details on stones using this, ain't it? Hey, yeah, it is. Have you ever thought that there's a tiny planet inside a precious stone like these? A tiny planet? If you view the cuts and edges up close using the magnifying glass, you can see all kinds of grooves, valleys, and caves. It's a spectacular sight. I don't think I'll ever tire of looking at it. Viewing crystals like this is much more interesting than looking at diamonds. I'm sure you feel the same way, right? Well, you got that right. Dylan, you got a moment? What is it? What's that you've drawn in your notebook on the table there? You mean the picture? It's a condor. A condor? Yeah, that's right. A huge bird from the Andes. They prey on animals. So why did you draw a condor? No reason. I was just trying to recreate something I saw up on the 4th floor. Interesting. Yeah, what kind of picture did you see up there? One of the rooms up there has a picture of a condor on the wall. It was stuck in my mind, and I thought I'd have a go at drawing it. Which room was it in? It was 406. Huh. Hey, Dylan. Thanks for letting me take a look around in here. Well, glad you enjoyed yourself. Yeah, thanks again for being so dumb. I leave Dylan's room. I don't like Dylan. I really don't like Dylan. Why would the hotel's condor symbol be engraved on Marie's ring? What does this symbol mean? Not only that, there was something on Frank's tape, too. The state of the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. My initial sweep of room 404, where Kathy McGrath's body was found, is complete. Before vacating the building, I must find the lost items connected with Condor. Condor. That picture in room 406 has got me thinking. Yeah, I saw that, AJ. That shit looks professional. 3 o'clock. Let's get... Should I head up to the 4th floor then? I open the fire door exactly as Dylan said to, and then walk through it. Hold on. I want to put the door stopper in. Locked. So 406 is a weird room, apparently? That's the room where we saw everything weird going on in before. Not gonna budge, dang. What? Who's there? Oh, please, God, no, Dylan, don't kill me. I had a feeling I'd find you here, Mr. Hyde. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. You're here to take a look at that condor picture, right? Yeah, what if I am? Well, the problem is that the door to the room is locked. And without the key, you can't get inside to look around. Yeah, so it would seem. You want me to open it up for you? You got a key then? Of course, Miss Patrice gave me the spare keys. I can get into any room I like. For maintenance purposes, of course. I'll unlock it for you. Oh my god, what is that side profile? There you go, it's open now. Thanks. You freak. Whoa, 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 whoa. 406. This is it, Mr. Hyde. The room where you die, and where the condor picture is. Where's the picture of the condor? Where do you think? Oh, cut the crap, Dylan. Oh, go on, have a look around. Try to find it. You would have needed to look around anyway if I hadn't accompanied you here. Yeah, you got a point. Anyway, gotta go. I'll come back and lock up later. Enjoy yourself, Mr. Hyde. Dylan leaves the room. Hate that guy. What is this book? There's a discolored leather-bound book on top of the table, the Scarlet Star. There's a star symbol on the cover. What is that, like Morse code underneath it, too? What is that? Star. Murray told me about this. My brother and husband used the word, along with others working in the hotel. It was a sort of secret code linked to the closing down party. A star. I take the old album. A yoink? Well, can I take a look at it? Let's have a little look-see inside. Looks like your regular party. Nothing really stands out. I thought that was the guy we saw before. Nothing stands out. Seems all clear for now. Two men in tuxedos smiling at the camera. Recognize him. Everything seems all clear. Nice lot of people having fun. Well, there's something here apparently that I'm not seeing. Is that a head? No, okay, that was a wine glass. I got freaked out. Let's see. What am I supposed to see here? What am I meant to observe here? This side again. Is something? Who's this man? This man. Seems all clear on this end at least. I've hit all the highlights. Huh. Well, I mean, seems clear to me. It's a picture on the wall. Frame is slightly worn from age. An older photograph of the Hotel Cape West from the outside. This photograph. It looks like it's from back when the hotel first opened. Oh, well, there's the condor. Looks like a picture from the time the building was still a hotel. Frame's a little crooked. What we got here, huh? That design. Oh, we're not gonna do anything about that? Something underneath the frame. Yeah, move that out of the way. Oh, come on, you're not seriously gonna make me balance this, right? Get this thing off the wall! Rip it off! Rip it off! Hold on, one. There we go. Come on. Gravity, be on my side. Just stay there. Perfectly balanced. Am I supposed to click on it while it's... Wheel, 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 wheel. What am I... What is one to do in this situation like this? Come on. Just move it out of the way, Hyde. Why are we gonna make this difficult? Am I to do? Oh, I need to remove it from the hook. Okay. That was I was being dumb there. I just wasn't properly paying attention. Pictures come off the wall. Found it. The picture of a condor drawn on the wall. Must be what Dylan was talking about. Now why would this picture also be engraved on Marie's ring? The drawing on the wall of the condor spreading its wings. Must be the drawing Dylan was talking about. Picture frames have been wrapped up in material and left on this table. Been tied up too securely for me to unwrap them and take a look. Some beat-up old chairs that are a little lacking in the stability department. Look like they're in serious need of repair. Dang, either fix them or throw them out, just don't leave them lying around. Or chairs. What do we have over here? There's an old safe with a dial on it next to the wall. There's a large filing cabinet next to the wall. Drawers are all locked, so I can't open them. There's a white sheet covering the bed. A thick layer of dust on top of it. Curtains of violet mixed with dirty brown. Really need to be washed or thrown out. We're clearing everything. I don't see anything super odd in here. Just dusty in here. Well, other than the condor scratched into the wall. There's a wash basin. It's covered in layers of moisture and dust. The mirror is caked in dirt and the frame is orange from all the rust. I think going near the wash basin in the mirror has actually made me dirtier. I feel dirty. Let me through this door. Bathtub's covered in a thick layer of mold. It's disgusting. All the scrubbing in the world won't make this suitable for a human bathing again. It's a thankfully disused toilet. This pipe's damaged and has some screws. Looks like they could fall out at any second. Why do we need to know that? What are we gonna do to this toilet? Using this here isn't gonna be all that helpful. Yeah, I need like a wrench or something. So what are we doing in here then? Let me refer to the guide real quick. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, I can just leave now. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna remember that toilet. The design in room 406 is the same as the one I found engraved on Marie's ring. The condor design's got me thinking. Before I get stuck into that, though, I better let Betty know what I found out. Yeah, this is a stolen ring, Betty. Now that I'm through the door, I retrieve the doorstop and put the lever back how it was. Betty, I'm coming. I have a ring to give you. This is the ring of a dead woman. Hey, Betty.
Hi.
You got a moment, Betty?
Oh, it's you, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, try not to get too excited. Were you waiting for somebody?
No, not really.
Checked out that ring for you.
You did?
Yeah.
You better come in.
We get to see Betty's room. See how you keep it. It's colorful and this is a nice room. This is really nice. Keep it nice and colorful in here, Betty. I like it. Betty.
Tell me what you found out about the ring.
Sorry about this, but checking whether the diamond in your ring is genuine or not, well, it may not be as easy as I thought.
It won't?
Did Marie tell you anything about the history of this ring?
No, not a thing.
Looks like Betty hasn't got a clue about the condor mark or its meaning.
Is there something wrong, Mr. Hyde?
Not really, it's just that I remembered something when I was staring at the ring.
Remembered what?
Something Marie told me about. She was telling me how she came to have it. She got it as a present from her brother before he died 13 years ago.
Are you serious? I certainly didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true, I'm afraid. Her parents died when she was very young, and her brother looked after her. They were very close, and the ring was a present from him to her. I'm sure that ring has great sentimental value for her.
You're right, must have, but she didn't breathe a word of that to me when we spoke.
I imagine she was worried that you'd have refused to buy it. This may not be what you want to hear, but I think you should return it to her. I'm sure it'd be for the best.
You may be right. I would never have bought it if I'd known all the facts. I don't think I'm up to handing it back to Marie myself. Would you mind doing it for me, Mr. Hyde? Tell her she can keep the money.
You sure about that? That's $500.
Yeah, completely.
If you say so, I'll return the ring. Huh?
Looks like I'm popular today. Let me see who that is.
It's gonna be Rex. It's gonna be Rex. He's gonna be pissed. Betty opens the door to see who it is and steps out into the hallway. I can hear the voices of Betty and her visitor from beyond the closed door. You said you'd give it back to me today, right? Yeah, of course. Here you go.
Sorry about that.
Who was it?
Well, just a friend. Nobody you know, Mr. Hyde.
Alright then. Think it's time I got out of your hair.
Of course.
I leave Betty's room. Everyone's a serial killer in this game. I don't trust anyone. They're all selling drugs or killing people. Oramundo. Who are you looking at? Charles.
So it was, you in Betty's room just now?
Yeah, that's right.
For a moment I was certain it was the other person who had paid her a visit.
I guess that means you came to see Betty too, then.
Yes, I did. I was there to collect the key that I had lent her.
Key? Who do you mean? Who did you think had come to see her?
Betty's new boyfriend, of course.
Her boyfriend?
Yes. The last time I went to see her in her room, he was also there.
What's his name?
I didn't ask, sorry.
What can you tell me about him?
Well, let me think. Well, there was something I didn't like about him, and he certainly doesn't live in this building.
What key did you borrow?
It was the key to room 205.
205, that's vacant, isn't it? Why have you got the key to that room in the first place?
I've been looking after it for Billy.
Right, your friend.
Yes, Billy Christie. He was here until the end of last month. We went to the same university. Even though he has moved out, we still need to meet each other from time to time at university. When I spoke to him 3 days ago, he asked if I could return the spare key for room 205 to Miss Patrice.
The spare key?
Yes, that's right. Apparently he couldn't find the spare key when he was out moving, so he couldn't give it back to Miss Patrice in person. When he managed to find it in the end, though, when he checked through his things again, that's the key that Betty borrowed.
Alright, why did Betty need that key? Why did Betty need the spare key?
Well, she just asked for me. She just asked me for it one day. when she heard that I was looking after it for Billy. She said she wanted to borrow it.
What made Betty ask to borrow the spare key to room 205 in the first place?
I think it was because her boyfriend had asked to borrow it.
Her boyfriend? Was he just staying here the whole time without anyone knowing?
I was on my way to return the key to Miss Patrice, but she wasn't home. While I was in the lobby, Betty and her boyfriend turned up. That is when I told them that I was looking after the key. Then Betty's boyfriend said something to her and she asked to borrow the key.
Why the hell would he want to see the room?
That's a question I cannot answer, I'm afraid. He just stared at me while she asked. I got the impression he's not someone I want to refuse. So that is how it happened, and why I went to Betty's room to get the key just now.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah?
Would you lend me the spare key, too?
Lend it to you? Why?
Well, we're all going to be leaving here soon. I thought I'd like to take one last look around. It'd be nice to see what room 205s look like.
I really have to get it back to Miss Patrice, though.
I'll make sure you have it back in no time. What do you say?
Okay, Mr. Hyde, why not? But I expect it back as soon as you are finished looking at the room.
Don't sweat it. It'll be back before you know it.
Right, here you go.
Yoink. He ain't getting this key back.
I'm going back to my room now.
Charles finishes speaking and heads off. What was Rex doing in the creepy room? Let's have a look in here. Rex and Betty came in here, did they? Pretty cleaned out. Nice view of the wall to my left there. Let's have a little looky. Looky. The bottles have been left lying on the floor. They're not completely empty. Did the trash get left here when the last resident moved out? The varnish on the cabinet is rubbed off in places. There's dust on it everywhere except the top. Must have been dusted for a reason. Did someone come in here? And if so, for what? There are drawers on this side of the cabinet. There are some sheets of paper inside the drawer. Looks like the type of paper that was written to me. Curious. Is that a typewriter up there? There appears to be something on the shelf in the closet. There's a typewriter on the shelf in the closet. What's a typewriter doing in here? Well, hang on, a typewriter. The order sheets I got were all done using typewriter. Could this be the one they were typed on? I take the typewriter out of the closet and place it onto the tabletop. And the typewriter's on the desk. The typewriter I took out of the closet. Damn, no paper. Well, I know where to find some paper. Handy. A yoink. And let's put that in my good old typewriter. Now just feed in a sheet. All set. Now to try typing something. Remember, all the T's were kind of on the skewed, or kind of skewed on the order sheet. D A R dear Oni I love. I don't think it's enough to prove anything. What am I supposed to... I meant that message. There we go. I needed the lowercase t. Bingo.
Guess that proves it. Looks like there's no denying that the order sheet was typed on this typewriter. Maybe that explains why Rex was so keen to get in here. Wait. Might mean that Betty knows something she's not letting on about, too. Good information there. Let's have a little talk with Betty. Betty, why are you doing this to me? Why are you lying to me? Get out of that room immediately. What is it, Mr. Hyde? I got something to ask you, Betty. About room 205. Room 205? You better come in. Yeah, I think I'd better. My voice is gone already, Betty. Get to the point. Hey, Betty. Yeah, can I help you with something? It was Charles you were talking to in the hallway earlier. I'd like to know why you asked him to lend you the key to room 205. No reason, just wanted to see what the room was like, that's all. So you went into the room? Maybe. What kind of answer is that? The best you're getting, why are you asking me this? Betty, if you and that Rex guy are up to something, then I got some questions for you. Now tell me what I want to know. Just what do you mean by up to something? You must have had a real reason to borrow that key. What was it? Now would be a good time to tell me. There's nothing to tell. Come on, I wasn't born yesterday. It's the truth. Betty. Did you borrow it for Rex? What? There's no use trying to hide it. You borrowed the key because he asked you to, right? There's no fooling you, is there, Mr. Hyde? It's true. Rex asked me to borrow the key from Charles. He said he really wanted to use that room. Why the hell are you even giving that guy the time of day? You do know that Rex... You do know what Rex does for a living, don't you? Yep, I do. He investigates insurance claims. Investigate isn't the word I'd use. He's bad news. Did you know that too? Yes, I know. But it's okay. After all, Listen up. Oh, I should have let her talk. It's not okay. I already said it's fine. And besides, we're through already. Betty, you gotta listen to me. I'm not interested in what you have to say. What difference does it make anyway, whether he's good or bad? The problem with you, Mr. Hyde, is that you just don't know when to stop pushing. Sorry, Betty. I just want you to understand. Mr. Hyde... Yeah, okay. I just need to let her talk there. Mr. Hyde, I understand. Really, I do. I know he's not really interested in me. Listen, Betty. Also, I know the real reason he started going out with me. Oh, you're being used, are you? Do you know what he planned to do in room 205? I can't be 100% certain, but this is what he said. He told me that there was something he needed to check. Betty. Was it about the incident 13 years ago? What incident? He certainly never mentioned anything like that to me. Okay, let me... Oh, did I lose? I don't get to ask that question anymore? What was his real reason for going out with you? He started going out with me because he wanted to check the situation on the second floor. Betty, what's interested him? Hey, Sam. Was it the tenants? Yeah, that's right. He was keen on establishing who was friends with who in their relationships. That's what he came to find out. When I asked him why he was so interested in that, he said he was interested in putting a stop to Marie's accomplice. Accomplice? You better believe her PNG tubing it up. And what did Rex mean by Marie's accomplice? I've no idea. That was the first and last I ever heard of the subject. But he said he wanted to put a stop to them, right? Well, that's what he said, but I have no idea what he meant. And why should I? After all he did was use me to get what he wanted. Why am I even still talking to you? Wish you wouldn't come in here mouthing off without knowing all the facts. What? Please leave, Mr. Hyde. I don't want to hear any more of your questions.
Oh, come on, be reasonable. I get kicked out of Betty's room. Dang. It's like I completely screwed that up. Couldn't really get her to talk. Maybe I need to work on my approach a little more. Is that a game over? Yeah, it's a game over. No. No, that was a goof on my part. Gotta zip on through. Bar for Rex. Then I just need to let her talk. They are grooving. Look at them schmoove. Animation's so fluid still. Alright, do you know what he... pee pee poo poo. Go through. It was about Marie. Was it about Marie?
Yeah, I think it was.
So he's still looking into her then.
How should I know? I don't know whether he's still interested in her or not. I don't know anything. We don't speak anymore.
Betty.
Like I said, he seemed to be interested in Marie. I noticed it a while back. But after he got what he wanted, he stopped coming here.
Let's do the next one. Here, why did Rex go out with you? You wanted to stalk the tenants. Okay, we got that one. So he said he'd got what he wanted.
Not in so many words, but I'm sure he did. He kept asking me all these questions about the people that live here. Then after he'd seen room 205 and taken a look around, he didn't contact me anymore. I didn't even have a number I could use to call him.
Oh, this one we already heard.
It's just like you said, Mr. Hyde. I did borrow the key from Charles just so Rex could get into the room. But I just passed it on to him. I never went into the room myself. So I hope you'll believe me when I say I can't tell you exactly what he did in here.
And that's the truth, is it?
Cross my heart. Why would I want to lie to you, Mr. Hyde?
I don't think you're lying. But if you knew he was only using you, Betty, why'd you stay with him?
He was there when I felt lonely. He promised he'd always be there for me.
I guess he would say that.
But I knew even then, I knew he wasn't the type of man who keeps his promises.
You may not want to hear what I think, but here goes. Men often go for lonely women. Maybe it's love, maybe not. I don't know. If loneliness brings you together, you'll be even lonelier when it ends.
Mr. Hyde?
Come on, Betty. You can't go around wearing a face like that.
Oh, really? Can't believe I'm getting relationship advice from you.
But it's true. Can't go moping around forever. Besides, smiling suits you. Yeah, there it is.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Hyde? Why is it that you're so interested in Rex? Is it because you spoke to Marie? Do you believe what she's told you?
There are a number of things about her insurance claim that interest me. I'm curious about the whole incident.
About that?
Let me guess, you heard about me once being a detective from Rex, right?
Yeah, he did mention it.
Thought he might have. Did he say anything else?
No, just that.
I see. Betty, did you ever see Rex posting a letter to anyone here?
A letter? Never seen him with a letter.
Alright, if I come up with any more questions about Rex later on, would you mind answering them for me?
No, not at all.
Right, I'd better be going.
Of course.
Leave Betty's room. Oh, Betty's nice. I'm starting to love them all. I'm gonna cry again when I have to leave, because I'm getting to know them all, and I like them all. Except Dylan. We hate Dylan here. So now I know that the mysterious order sheet came from the typewriter in 205. I also discovered that Rex is trying to uncover a possible accomplice to Marie. What's Rex's connection to that order? Not only that, the engraved mark on Marie's ring and the one on the 4th floor. What do they mean? I think it's time I gathered my thoughts about all that's happened. Doom. I woke up December 23rd with a hangover and a dry throat to boot. I grabbed a drink from the vending machine in the lobby, then called Rachel. She told me... they're gonna bulldoze the building with me still in it, probably. Right. Rachel told me about the emblem Hotel Cape West used to use. It was an emblem in the shape of a condor. At Lucky's Cafe, Claire talked to me about a matter concerning her dad. After that, I came across Marie in the second floor hallway, coming out of Betty's room. I returned to my room and called Red Crown. Ed was there, and he had some light to shed on Frank's past. He told me... Right. During an internal investigation when Frank was in his 40s, his name came up. It was Ed's ex-boss, Hugh Speck, that was responsible. Betty came to my room to explain why Marie had paid her a visit before. Marie wanted Betty to buy something from her. It was... Right. Marie asked Betty to buy her ring for $500. Betty was concerned about the diamond being fake, so she gave it to me to check. I decided Dylan might be able to help. I went to see Dylan in his room, and while he was on the phone, I used his magnifying glass to take a closer look at Marie's ring. I discovered a small mark that had been engraved into the base. It was identical to the one Dylan had sketched in his notebook. It was... Right, I found a condor in Dylan's notebook and on the ring. Charles told me he had lent something to Betty. It was a spare key to room 205, and she had borrowed it on behalf to Rex. I got the key from Charles and took the opportunity to take a look around 205 myself. I tried out a typewriter I found there and discovered... Right, when I pressed a T, the resulting print was higher than the rest of the letters. This matched with the order sheet I received. I tried to find out if this was Rex's handiwork by putting the pressure on Betty. Fortunately, talking to her didn't answer the question. The riddle behind the condor appearing on both Marie's ring and room 406, together with Frank's connection to the incidents 13 years ago. With past and present colliding like this, I'm left with even more questions. Still no concrete link between these events and the lost Scarlet Star. Chapter 6 done. I think I'm gonna try and shoot for one more chapter and then I'll end it. I would love to save my progress, thank you. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Christmas Eve. Condor, past, present. Christmas Eve. I want to see the dinner that they're... Oh no, today is Christmas Eve, so tonight we're going to be having the nice dinner with Isla. I head into town for the afternoon. Looking boss as I do it. My mission's simple, to find something nice for Rachel and Mila for when I meet them later. All that's been on my mind lately, I realize that I've been less irritated by Christmas. Less than usual, anyway. Now, though, it doesn't take me long to return to my former self. No matter where I go, all I hear are Christmas songs. I pass parents and children, love is their face brimming with happiness. All of them clutching their precious Christmas gifts. God, I hate this time of year. Gotta shake this out of my head and refocus myself. As I attempt to do so, I stop dead in my tracks. Before me, in front of a nearby building, stands a huge, brightly lit Christmas tree. There's nothing really special about the tree, but something about the star draws me in. Before I know it, I've been staring at the star for at least a few minutes. I've been trying not to, but I finally give in and think about what Christmas means to me. I cast my mind back to 25 years ago. My dad just been killed and my mom had fled this town with me in tow. We just started our new lives in Manhattan. My mom and I walked the streets of Manhattan that day, not knowing a soul. It's Christmas Eve then, too. Neither my mom nor I dared to buy anything or look at anything, or even talk. We just kept silently walking hand in hand through the cold, wintry streets. That was the day I learned to hate the sound of Christmas songs. Can't find anything good for Rachel or Mila. Promise I made to Rachel about tonight rings in my ears as I make our way back. What do people want? Who's there? Who is it? Who rings my bell? Oh. Mila. Did you wager he's a cold or heat miser kind of guy? I'd have to figure he's a heat miser kind of dude. If I had to stick him to something, I'm feeling he's a heat miser. Oh, look at you. Look at you all dressed up. You look lovely, Mila.
Hello, Kyle.
You on your own?
Kyle, I wanted to tell you something, Kyle.
Tell me something. What is it?
I...
Something happened to you? Come on, we can talk inside. I'm surprised she's going to college as fast as she did. She's... I gotta imagine going into a coma when you're 10 and coming out like a year ago does not do wonders for your mind. Also, you've been hitting the gym? You look broader. Sorry I wasn't here when you called in the other day, Mila.
That's alright. I should have let you know I was coming first anyway. At least that's what Rachel said. She told me to call before I come next time to see you.
I see. I like that little head bob. Did you see that? You. As far as I knew, you were planning on meeting up tonight. Rachel told you about dinner, right?
Yes, she told me. But the dinner's been cancelled.
Got something better lined up?
No, not me. Rachel.
Oh.
That's what I came to tell you, Kyle. She can't come and have dinner with us.
Oh, why not? I thought she said she was looking forward to it.
She can't go because Ed's been taken to the hospital.
What? Yeah, what? When did this happen?
Just this morning. There was a call from the hospital this morning saying that he'd been admitted. Rachel left shortly afterwards.
Why the hell didn't somebody tell me about this straight away?
Ed said not to. He was very clear about it. He said it was just the same old, nothing to fuss about.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Kyle, what did he mean by same old, same old?
His heart, that's what. He has a heart problem. If he gets stressed, he gets these spasms in his heart. He's been told 1,000,000 times to go to the hospital if he's not feeling right.
Are you worried about him, Kyle?
Well, damn right I am. His laid-back attitude about this really pisses me off.
I can see.
But with somebody as capable as Rachel nearby, I'm a little less worried. If anything happens, no matter how much I'd protest, Rachel lets me know.
That's just what she told me too. If anything happens to him, she'll let you know.
I'm glad to hear we're on the same wavelength. Anyway, I'm really sorry that we have to take a rain check on the meal. Promise I'll make it up to you once he's out of the woods. I'll take you and Rachel out for a meal then.
Kyle? I have to go back to Seattle tomorrow.
What, tomorrow? You're already leaving?
I've got to finish a picture. I have to get my winter project done as soon as I can. I sometimes think I take too much time with my pictures. The time just flies by.
Can't be helped, I suppose. Huh? Wonder if that's Rachel.
Can I answer it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's gonna be our mom. It's gonna be our mom.
Hello? Yes, that's right. No? I'll pass you over. It's not Rachel, Kyle.
Then who is it?
I don't know, but it's a woman.
Plot thickens. Hello?
It's me, Kyle.
Mom?
Who is the girl answering the phone?
Just a friend.
I see. Well, it is Christmas Eve, I suppose. I'm happy for you, Kyle. Happy that you're not planning on spending the rest of the day by yourself.
Now slow down there. She really is just a friend. You shouldn't be jumping to conclusions, Ma.
Oh, I see. Aren't you going to tell me a bit more about her?
Yeah, my ex-partner I killed her dad. It's a long story, Ma. Go play Hotel Dusk. Now's not really the time, Ma.
I'm not trying to back you into a corner or anything. You don't have to tell me. I'm not gonna hold on too long, just so you know. I just wanted to let you know that I sent you a small little package.
A package?
Yeah, you know, a Christmas present. It's Christmas after all.
That's not like you, Ma. Didn't we agree that we wouldn't do all that exchanging gift business?
But it's a special year this year. This Christmas, you're the same age as your father was. Merry Christmas, Kyle.
Oh, Ma! Ma! Don't do this to me. I hate Christmas. I will destroy Christmas. Mila. That was my ma on the line.
Your mother?
Yeah. She's living by herself in New Jersey. She calls me from time to time.
She lives on her own. What about your dad?
He got exploded.
I'm sorry, didn't know.
Guess I never got around to filling you in on my past, huh?
Now that I think about it, I don't really know much about you, Kyle. But you know pretty much all there is to know about me.
Mila doesn't have any family, that she has a huge blank space in her memory. Lost her mom in a plane crash and as a child and was raised by her dad who ran a gallery. Her dad got mixed up in the incident at Hotel Dusk that caused her memory loss. After that, she spent the best part of 10 years in a coma in a hospital bed. By the time she'd awoken, her dad had been killed.
Kyle?
Yeah?
You remember Christmas last year?
Yeah, just about.
You decorated the Christmas tree in the storage room of the hotel. It was so beautiful.
Glad you liked it.
I more than liked it. It was wonderful. I'll never forget how pretty it was. Whenever I think of Christmas, I have the image of that tree in my head.
I remember we went into the closet for that kid and made a little tree for her. It was nice. It was a sweet moment. You know what? So do I.
I just remembered, Kyle. Rachel gave me something to give to you. It's a Christmas present.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. She got it all ready to take to the meal. But since we're not going... Here. You better have it now.
Oh, thank you. I receive a bottle of wine. I place the bottle of wine carefully by the sink. Yummy, yummy, in my tummy, wine. You know, this wine's my favorite. Thanks for bringing it along, Mila.
That's not all. I have a present for you from me, too.
For me?
There's nobody else here. Here. I hope you like it.
Let me see this. Wow, it's... Oh, wow, it's me! Look at that! When did you become a little artist?
I did it myself.
That's going on the fridge immediately. I receive a picture that Mila drew. Now that's what I call a unique present. I think you might have glossed over a few of my rough edges, though. Oh, it's my heart. I love it. It's so cute. Mila's studying at an art college in Seattle. She managed to find something she enjoys and is really giving it her all. Must be tons of things she finds tough and some that other girls take for granted. But she's come a long way from the silent young girl she was when I first met her. I'm sorry, but I haven't gotten anything to give you, Mila. I'll get you something next year, though, I promise. No, I do have something. Give her the game.
I'm not sure I can wait until then.
Oh, come on. Don't put me on a guilt trip.
I'm not trying to, but the truth is, there's something I'd like.
What is it?
Have a guess.
I'm drawing a blank. I got no idea.
I'd like a picture by you.
A picture?
I'd like you to draw me.
Well, not likely. Among other things, I don't even have a sketchbook. Not to mention, I'm not really the artistic type. Oh, Mila.
So you won't draw me then?
Okay, you twisted my arm. I'll give it a shot. Hope you don't mind me doing it in my notebook, though. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Lord. All right, hold on. Oh, God, here we go. All right, let's get you... This already looks like Oh no. Let's get that. Oh no. No. Oh god. Violet, look away. Oh. Your big ass forehead. Hold on. Let me get your little sweater there. You're a basketball now. Look at you. Okay. Yeah, this is what humans look like. This is, oh no, god, I made you curvaceous. Hold on, let me get your little necklace on. That's a nice little necklace. There we go. No, this is gonna look so bad. No, I gotta get rid of the head. Get rid of the head immediately. I can't do this to you, Mila. No, oh god, I hate this. No, oh god, go back. This is gonna look so bad. No, go back, give me the thicker one. Oh my goodness, no, no. I need the shit. Oh god, Mila, I'm sorry. This is horrible. Why do you want this? There we go. No, okay, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Then you have your nice long hair. It goes down to your shoulders, kinda. Oh my goodness, no. Let's get... You're bald now. Made you bald. You get your mouth there. You're pouting, kinda. No. I need to get you the rest of your hair. You look psychotic with this. You look like the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" dude's dad. Oh god. Oh no, Mila. I'm sorry. Oh, let's get some hair will help. Hair will help. I know you're blonde, but it don't matter. I've made Anya from mouthwashing by accident. Yeah, let's have... Oh god, oh that's terrible. Well, just to make sure she knows who it is, hold on. Mila. That's you. Alright. Here it is, just don't throw it back in my face, alright? The name is Mila. Thank you, Kyle. You don't need to fake the light. That's a fake smile right there. She wants to throw that in the garbage and burn it. You sure you really want this? Yes, I love it. So happy. You know, there's a little cafe downstairs. What would you say to grabbing a coffee or something? Kyle? Let's skip the cafe. There's somewhere else I'd rather go. Oh, and where would that be? The roof of the building. The roof? This ain't exactly a skyscraper, you know? I don't think the view's gonna be great. I'm not interested in the scenery. I just want to see the lighthouse up close. Right, never thought that kind of thing would interest you. Wow, Kyle, this is dog shit. Never speak to me again. Still, if that's what you'd like to do, let's do it, yeah. Really? Thank you. I want to talk to her. I have like a little game console I can give her. Mr. Hyde, who's talking to me? Mr. Hyde. Charles? I was on my way to your place to see you. Are you on your way out? Well, what can I do for you? Surely you haven't forgotten. Kyle? Huh? And who is this you are with? Sorry, Mila, but would you mind taking the elevator up to the roof? I'll join you up there shortly. Okay. What do you want, Charles? I need to give her the $1,000 check.
Who is that person you were with, Mr. Hyde? She was very pretty. Is she your girlfriend?
No, nothing like that. She's just a close friend of mine.
A close friend, I see.
But forget all that. What did you want from me anyway?
I'd like you to return the spare key to room 205 as we agreed.
Oh yeah,
What? Can I have it?
Here's a funeral photo.
That looks like a photo of a funeral.
Okay, anyway, you can have your key back. Oh, dude, here, look at this. The picture of me.
Is that you, Mr. Hyde? This must be how you look to the person who drew it. Does this mean you won the prize draw, Mr. Hyde? I was so sure that the 1,000 check was mine.
I'm taunting it in front of you. Alright, here you go. I hand the spare key back to Charles.
Mr. Hyde, what did you think of the room 205?
Wasn't as special as I'd hoped. Just a bare floor and a whole lot of dust. Used a lot better for my room, too.
Is that so? Well, Mr. Hyde, I must be going.
Charles moved away in and out of sight. Let's use the elevator. Up we go. Push the button for the roof. Now, where's Mila got to? Where's she hiding? I actually don't see her. Where is she? Mila? Mila, where are you? Oh, there you are, you psycho.
Am I, like, just tiny? Or is she giant?
Mila.
Kyle?
So, what do you think of the lighthouse?
Be honest, it looked a lot bigger from the ground. Actually pretty small when you see it up close.
This guy asked for a key back and instead got shown Kyle's daughter's awesome artwork in $1,000 check. Actually, I also showed him a funeral. I also showed him a dead, like an actual dead person's body. Mother, smaller than you thought, huh? No, the music's. I'm laughing now because I'm thinking about what I just did to Charles.
Did I say something wrong, Kyle?
No, it's not that. I was just thinking about something.
What were you thinking about?
Just that when I first came up here to see the lighthouse, I thought the same thing.
That's quite a coincidence.
Yeah, sure is.
Say, Kyle, why is it there's a lighthouse on top of the building anyway?
Well, 13 years back, this place used to be known as Hotel Cape West. Guess they were aiming for something that made it sound a little more coastal. So they figured that throwing a lighthouse on top would really exemplify it.
So I suppose you could say the best use of the lighthouse is to guide people to safety. Through the crowded streets of the city?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. Now that I think about it, when I arrived in this town 4 years ago, I came across the lighthouse and something just felt different. I didn't even bother looking at any other place, I just knew I had to live here.
Kyle?
Yeah?
Is there something on your mind?
Why do you ask?
Do you ever worry about things or get lonely? Is there anything that's troubling you?
What makes you say that, Mila?
I don't know. It just came to me after seeing the lighthouse.
Yeah, there's something on my mind that I'm not sure about. When I get lost in thoughts, I sometimes feel like a boat drifting through the night. No lighthouse to beckon me, just the menacing darkness and the waves.
When I get like this, I just find myself counting the minutes till morning comes. Morning? Yeah. Doesn't matter how dark the nights are, there's always a light at the dawn. Always light at the dawn? Yeah. No need for you to worry like that though, Mila. You're not alone. You ever find yourself lost in the darkness, just remember morning's on its way. I'll always be here for you too, kid. Kyle. If you head around to the other end of the roof, there's a good view of the city. Want to take a look? Yes, please. God, it's so fucking cute. I love it. It's adorable. Milo walks to the other side of the roof. It is such a cute relationship the two of them have. I'm gonna push you off! Really, like, why are you, like, massive compared to me? I looked at the comment again that actually mogged. God damn it. Mila? Oh, Mila. That's not my voice. You can see the park from here. I can see it. I sometimes take myself over there for a stroll. Find my favorite bench and just sit there in a world of my own. From time to time, a black cat comes by, too. A black cat? Yeah, I think he figures that I'm gonna give him something to eat. He's pretty cute with a star in his left eye. A star? Wow, he sounds cute. Guess I won't be seeing him anymore after leaving this place, though. You're leaving? Yeah, I am. We've all been told to vacate the apartments. This building won't even be standing here next year. The lighthouse will be gone, too? I'm afraid so. Mila, you okay? It's just that, hearing that's made me a little sad. You want to go back down? Yeah, I think I should. No problem. I'll come downstairs with you. They're heavy doors and they're locked tight. I'm not getting in. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen them open. Well, let's get out of here. What is you? This elevator must be pretty old, right? You could say that. It's had maintenance done on it pretty recently, though. Let's see. The button for the 4th floor is covered up. Wonder why just this button's covered. Press the elevator's 2nd floor button. Huh? Oh no! Damn it, has this thing stopped? Kyle? I'm scared. There's nothing to worry about. It'll get going again soon. I hope. Open? The hell? That's weird, the buttons aren't working. What are we supposed to do now? Nothing. Need to get someone's attention. No, not Dylan. I don't want Dylan's attention. Huh? I would have sworn I just heard something. Must be going crazy. No luck. Somebody might come if I keep making noise. I hope anyway. There it is again! Boys, it's coming from the elevator. Better go check it out. Huh? The elevator starts moving again. Look at that, he's always stanced up every time I see him. I had to do it to him, yeah, look at him. What? Dylan. Mr. Hyde? So you were making all that noise in the elevator just now? What's going on in there? We were on our way down from the roof and the elevator just stopped. It just stopped? Yeah, no warning or anything.
Hence the panic. After we banged on the door and shouted, it just started moving again. Well, that'd be because I pressed the button. Obviously, the external buttons are working. So I'm guessing that the ones inside are the cause of the problem. Yeah, whatever you did, it got the thing moving. Can't believe this happened as soon after the maintenance. Sorry about that. I'll get the elevator people on the phone later and get them to check it again. Yeah, you do that. Just one thing though, a favor? Could you avoid mentioning this to Miss Patrice? If she gets wind of this, she's bound to kick up a fuss. You know what she's like. Yeah, sure, no problem. Alright, I'm gonna go contact the elevator people. Dylan marches away.
Kyle?
Hey, you okay, Mila?
I'm a little shaken, but I'm fine. I really should go.
Time to leave, huh?
Perhaps Rachel will be with us the next time we meet.
Yeah, it'd be nice to catch up with her, too. Don't leave! No, my surrogate daughter! Mila. My surrogate daughter, come back. I'm gonna run into Rex next. I'm gonna be pissed off because I hate his stupid face. Who is it, huh? No, it's worse, it's Tony. Tony. Oh, hey, Hyde. You certainly know how to pick your moments to turn up. What's he so happy about? What's up, Tonester? Yeah, what's happening? I need your help, man. I haven't got any cash to spare. It's not about cash, man. I was just outside when the mailman was delivering this little package. No one else around, so I had to sign for it. Little package? Yeah, it's addressed to Mags. Thing is, I was wondering if you'd take it to her instead of me. Yeah, sure, hand it over. Seriously? Yeah, you haven't got the rent for her yet anyway, right? Yeah, bingo. Didn't take you long to figure that one out, huh? I'll help you out this time, but you get your act together and pay her the damn money. Yes, sir. So, this is the small package. Let me have a look here. What is it? Drugs. I receive a package from Mags. I'll be sure it gets there. I'm counting on you, man. Oh, well, I remember. Now, don't tell me you want another favor. No, I just wondered what you're doing this evening. And I had plans, but they kind of fell through. John, on Christmas Eve, too. How about joining me for a drink, then? I'll be honest, I don't like the idea of you sponging off me to drink all night. Oh, come on, it's Christmas Eve. I have no plans to sponge anything off you. Anyway, keep yourself free this evening, you hear? I'll give you a shout a little later. I gotta split now, Hyde. Tony makes his exit. I guess drinking with Tony ain't so bad. Oi, Mags. Got something for you.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde. Is there something I can help you with?
I picked up a small package in the lobby that was addressed to you. Just thought it'd reach you to safely.
I see, that's very kind of you. Please do come inside.
Miss Patrice. You want to see this picture my daughter drew?
That's certainly a lovely drawing.
Also, look at the money I won.
I don't believe this belongs to me.
You're damn right it don't. Anyway, sorry, here's your package. I got to flex a little bit. Here you go.
Thank you. I wonder who would be sending me a package. That doesn't appear to be a name for the sender. Ah!
Oh my god, my throat. Miss Patrice.
This package, it's...
What is it? Max places the small package onto the table with shaking hands.
Would you mind opening it for me, Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, sure, no problem. What is it, a bomb? You're freaking me out now, Mags. On the table is a package addressed to Mags. I'm nervous now. You want me to open it, right?
Please.
Why is she so shook up? There's a gold watch inside.
Mr. Hyde?
It's just a watch.
A watch?
Yeah, there was a watch inside the package.
That's a relief. Just a watch.
Did you actually think a bomb was in there?
Thank you, Mr. Hyde.
What did you think it contained?
Well,
Miss Patrice. What's got you so scared?
Don't jump to conclusions. I'm not scared.
Yeah, and I'm an astronaut. You're scared, alright.
I'm telling you I'm not. I apologize. I shouldn't have raised my voice like that. I'm just a little tired, that's all. Mr. Hyde? Would you mind leaving me alone for a while?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Maybe I should have said nothing. Hold up. Something about how Mags was acted just now bothers me. What did she think it contained? Let me look at the watch a bit closer.
Mr. Hyde, please don't touch my things without permission. I thought it might contain a bomb.
Oh no, that was new dialogue, my bad.
I thought it might contain a bomb.
Why would anybody send you a bomb? What gives you... what?
The ticking sound just got me thinking. Also
what?
I also recalled something else that happened. I received a troubling letter a while back.
What kind of letter?
Here, take a look for yourself.
Mags retrieves a letter from a nearby drawer and hands it to me. Ignore this warning and you'll face the consequences.
You see, I have my reasons for jumping to such conclusions, especially with a threat like this. I thought it was somebody's idea of a joke at first and tore it up. But when I saw the lack of a sender on the package just now, this letter just came back to me in a flash. There's all sorts of people living in this world, Mr. Hyde. People who won't think twice before resorting to the most extreme measures. Just to secure a place like this, they don't care about the people they intimidate.
And you got that right?
I apologize, Mr. Hyde. I didn't mean for you to see me in this state. Oh, yes, Mr. Hyde. Who was the charming young woman who paid you a visit today? I'm very keen to know.
How'd you know I've received a visitor?
I met her while she was in the lobby. She's very pretty. I just thought it was a tad unusual for you to be entertaining a young lady.
Meaning what exactly?
There's no need to get so defensive, Mr. Hyde. I was just curious. I wasn't out to cause any offense. I've absolutely no interest in giving any advice on who one should or shouldn't date.
I think it's time I made a move. With that, I just flawlessly German suplex her through a table. Curious about the way Mags was acting just now. Oh, it's my pager. Better head back to my room. I love it when people page me. It makes me feel so important. Time to give Rach a call. Yeah, is Ed alive?
Red Crown, how may I help you?
Yeah, hey Rach, it's me.
Kyle, I've got something to tell you.
Don't sweat it, I already know about Ed.
So I guess you met with Mila then?
Yeah, that's right.
Glad you were able to see her.
How's Ed doing?
Things have calmed down now. He's saying it's just the same old problem, we're all fussing too much. Doctor thinks differently though. He said this time was significantly worse than usual.
You think it's time I took a trip to the hospital?
I don't think so, for his sake. You know why, right? He'll do anything to avoid letting you see him in a wakened state.
Yeah, I know how he feels about stuff like that.
Leave Ed to me, I'll take care of him. I'll go and check on him as soon as the hospital lets me.
Just promise that if anything happens, you'll let me know.
Hey, Kyle?
Yeah?
Are you upset that we couldn't meet up this evening?
You know I am.
Right answer. Merry Christmas, Kyle.
Merry Christmas to you, Rach. What now? Who's that? What do you want? Hello? Who is it? You Kyle Hyde? Yeah, that's me. I have a small package for you. Another package, huh? Who's it from? The label says, Janine Hyde. Must be the one Mom sent. I take the small package. So this is what she was talking about when she rang. Let's have a look. What is it? I put the small package that just arrived on the table. On the table is a small package that arrived from Ma. I take off the wrapping and open the box inside. This one's the bomb. You're the same age your father was when he died. I want to keep things consistent. I'm a stickler for the details. Card reads, Merry Christmas. In this package are some very precious things from 25 years ago. Your father had been keeping them in his case. Take care. Love, Ma. Mom. The suitcase that Dad had in his possession the night he died 25 years ago. This one's the bomb. The tatty old case that I still use today. What does she mean? What used to be kept inside it? Oh, Dad's stuff sucked. Looks like a car key. The hell's this? It's a car key, alright, but I don't have any particular memories about it. What would this be doing in Dad's case? Christmas card from my ma. How sweet of her. It was an old baseball. Can't believe she still held on to this old thing. Same ball I used to throw around when I was a kid. Now I think about it, it's the ball Dad and I used to play catch with in the park. Something left me by Dad. Pretty heavy, even for me. Would have thought he'd give me a Christmas present. Damn. Man, where'd the day go? What? Who is that? This one's the bomb. Oh? Who's there? So you're here! Tony? I've come to get you like I promised. I'm gonna get you. Looks like we're gonna be spending Christmas Eve together after all. Just the two of us, huh? Jeez, don't get all excited. Besides, you're the one who said you didn't have any plans. What's got into you today? You seem a little livelier than normal. Well, that would be telling. Anyway, tonight's on me. You've got 10 seconds, then we're gonna get you. You're kidding, right? Do I look like a comedian? I ain't joking, I'm settling the tab tonight. Just one thing though, I get to choose the venue, and it's Lucky's Cafe. So it's settled. See you later at Lucky's. Tony leaves the room. The offer seems genuine. Least I can do is turn up, I suppose. Well, let me head down. Have a nice Christmas dinner with him. Christmas Eve dinner. Oh, is Marie home? Alright, I guess not. You're not getting your ring back then. I'm eating it. Huh? Looks like Tony's a no-show. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. You guys are still open? It's Christmas Eve. Did Dad invite you here too? No, Tony did. Tony? Yeah, I couldn't believe it either, especially when he said he'd cover the bill. He's got a nerve. Like he can offer to pay for other people. He's poor. Steady there. What's he done? Well, offering to pay for you when he can't even settle his own tab here. Claire. Hey, Sydney. Tony's a valued customer of ours, and don't you forget it. And don't go bothering Mr. Hyde with stuff like that.
Dad. Yeah, okay, if you say so. But even you have to admit it's true, though. Why do you let him keep a tab anyway? None of the other customers get one. Not just that either. You invited him here tonight and told him he'd be on the house. That is weird. Is he dating his mom? That's right, I did. It's Christmas Eve, for crying out loud. If I want to spread a little happiness on the night before Christmas, I have every right. Oh, you do whatever you want. Claire storms up. She is not filled with Christmas cheer. She is a Grinch. As Sydney. Truth is, I only came here tonight because Tony asked me to. Tony and Sydney are dating? Yeah. He promised to cover my bill, too. He did. So it was you he was talking about. That's quite amusing. Oh, hold on, Sydney. Hey, what's so funny? Well, it all makes sense now. It does? I told him that if he didn't have any plans, he should drink here on the house. That's when he asked me. He asked if he could bring a friend, too. I must admit I half expected him to drag a young lady in here. And not to be you, though. Guess you must have softened him a bit then, huh? Am I right? He's a crafty one, all right. What makes you think I even like the guy? Are you saying you don't? I just figured you two would get along. You ever heard of any of his music, Hyde? Yeah, I heard one song just a while ago. What'd you think of it? Yeah, it was pretty good. Kind of song that just sticks in your mind. I see. Thought you'd enjoy his music. Just between you and me, I'm kind of a fan. I've listened to his stuff when he was popular and even when he wasn't. So perhaps when Claire says I got a little easy on the guy, she may have a point. Oh, Sydney. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I believe in the guy. He's got talent. I know that he'll go on to touch the hearts of millions with his music. Does Tony know you his #1 fan? Nah, no idea. And if he ever hears about it, he'll no doubt get the wrong impression. Real fans, Mr. Hyde, don't need to make themselves known to the artist. They're happy to observe them from afar. They just sit back and wait for the music. Sydney, you're a real cool guy, you know that? Yeah, I know. I know you're just having a laugh at me now. Not at all, I'm being serious. Tony's a lucky guy if his fans are anything like you. Well then, I'll just take that as a compliment. Anyway, just enjoy the evening and drink all you want. Okay, but I'll be paying my way like a regular customer. What are you talking about? I already said tonight's on me. After all, this could be the last chance the two of you have to grab a drink here. Come on, I insist. I guess there's no sense arguing with you. Yes, Tony will be here any minute. I'll come back around then. Yeah, sure. Before I forget, would you mind choosing something from the jukebox? Yeah, pick anything you like. It'll make a change from me picking the music all the time. Yeah, no problem. After making his request, Sydney moves away. Who are you dating, Tony? Or Sydney? Jukebox is illuminated with all manner of colored neon lights. Gotta pick something good. Nothing like a bit of pressure. Let's see. How about Shadowy Men? Yeah, that's the mood you want, man? I don't know which one to pick. I'll do with this one. Yeah, this should do the trick. everything out of the house tonight, Mr. Hyde. That's real kind of you. Since inviting Tony to come down here, he's been in a world of his own. Can you just take a seat then, or? Oh. Oh. Hey, Hyde. Hey, Tony. Cool. Different vibe in here than usual. Someone picked some good music tonight. Yeah, Sydney asked me to choose something. Yeah, I can feel it. This always was one for the sentimental people. Yeah, spot on. Right down to business. This is the night for hitting the drink. What'll it be, Hyde? What are you having? Me? Well, seeing as it's Christmas Eve, I suppose the most obvious choice would be champagne. A few glasses of that and something swanky to nibble on as we go. Perhaps a couple of sips of that 20-year-old brandy, too. Sounds like you planned the whole thing. Pretty extravagant, too. Yeah, why not? It's Christmas Eve. Time to get a little wild. Sounds like you're serious. Maybe you should consider lowering the pace. You don't want to bankrupt Sydney. What? I heard about how he invited you down here for drinks on the house. Damn, so you knew all along? Yeah, I got my ways of making people talk. Oh man, so I've gone and embarrassed myself again in front of you. And don't take it so hard. What's a little embarrassment among friends? What? Did you just say what I think you said? Just say what? Unless I'm already drunk. I thought you said something about us being friends. Yeah, I might have slipped out. Hey, what's so funny? Come on, did I suddenly just become a comedian or something? I'm not laughing because you said anything funny. I'm doing it because I'm happy. You said that me and you were friends. Oh, Tony. Don't know what it is, but happiness seems to just be in the air today. I feel like I've been given a present from Santa. Already been that good? Sure has. Sydney offers to pay for my drinks and you declare that we're friends. Tell us I just took a call from the director of the radio show that aired my song. The director? Called you? Yeah, according to him, the fans were all over it. There's even been interest from a record label. Well, now I'm beginning to see what's put you in such a good mood. Yeah, you see? This could be even my return to professional music. Well, that'd certainly be a bonus. Can't say I'm not a little worried, though. Worried? Why's that? I'm worried about the demo tape. The director told me he'd be happy to hand the record label to a demo tape. Well, the thing is, before he can do that, I need to put one together. Without any cash, how am I going to afford a studio time? If I had that, I'm sure I could knock together an awesome demo tape. So I'm worried that I'll blow my big chance just because I couldn't get enough money. Now look, Tony. Oh my god. Do I dare be a bro for Tony? I think I dare. Would 1,000 be enough? 1,000? Yeah, with that kind of cash, I can put something together that would blow their minds. If that's the case, why don't you take this? Are you serious? But this is... It's a check for 1,000, and it's bona fide too. Take it. Hold on. I can't take this, man. Yeah, sure you can. Do what you said. Put together that demo tape and knock them dead. But what if the tape doesn't make it? Well, lay off the modesty. It doesn't suit you. This is your chance to get back in the saddle. I know, but still. Listen, Tony, you need this money, right? There are fans out there waiting for you to get your ass back into gear. Besides, it's not like this is my life savings. I won it in a quiz. Just take the damn thing. You sure about this? Never been sure. And you better make it disappear before I change my mind. Done. You're the man, Hyde. You won't regret it either. I'm not gonna waste this chance. If you do, you'll have me to answer to. You ready for a crazy night together with me, Hyde? Until you said that, I was. Pretty sure you're gonna be passed out and on the floor before me, though. We're just two guys drinking together on Christmas Eve. What could possibly go wrong? That's what I'm talking about. Tony, since you two sure can make some noise, even without any drink. Well, Sydney, it's only gonna get louder. Yeah, I gathered that. No sense in going hungry, though. Food's on the way. Shouldn't be too much longer now.
You're just trying to slow us down.
Not at all. But I will say this. You got the entire night, so why rush? Perhaps while the two of you are waiting for food, you can play some game of billiards.
Then he leaves us to ponder his words. What, you want to play? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, then it's on.
Let's go, Tony. Me and you. I like you a lot more, Tony.
Billiards. You some kind of hustler or what? Yeah, back in the day maybe, but it's been a while since I played. How about you?
I'm not bad. I play a bit.
A bit, huh? How about we make a proper game out of this?
Now you're speaking my language. How much you want to lay down?
Good question. How about if I win, you sing one of your songs?
Sing? Do you hear?
Yeah, make it the song I heard on the radio the other day. I'd like to hear it again.
It's a deer. If you win, I'll do a live set. But if you lose, I'm gonna make you buy me a glass of the place's best beverage.
Fair's fair, you're on.
And that's a deal there's no going back on. Looks like I'm finally gonna get a taste from Sydney's secret stash.
Save that kind of talk for if you win. How are we gonna play this?
How about break shot?
Break shot?
Yeah, rules are simple. Hit the cue ball into the rest and sink as many as you can. Just be careful you don't sink the cue ball, then you'll get big fat 0. Person with the highest number of balls spotted is crowned the winner.
So it's a one-shot match.
Exactly. How does best of 3 sound? First to score more than the other one wins.
Yeah, got it.
You ready?
Yeah, prepare to lose.
See, I'll go first then.
Yeah, break a leg.
No need for luck when you're as great as me. You can relax, Hyde. This will be over in a minute. Ah, dude, you suck. What the hell? What was that? I was really paying attention. Yeah, you're up. Holy. Oh, that wasn't that good, but I got more than him.
Not bad, Hyde, not bad.
Guess you win this one. Tony, you see, Tony, you're terrible at this. This is the worst billiards player I've ever seen in my life. Hey, I wasn't paying attention. You're up. I just gotta sink 1. Damn, 2 wins for Hyde makes Tony a sad guy. Okay. Guess you could say you snookered me. I what? Can't believe I lost.
Victory, sweet victory.
You sure you ain't a hustler? Where'd you learn those moves?
Manhattan. Me and a friend I knew back then used to spend a lot of time at the pool hall.
You must have spent some serious time playing there. Managed to squeeze all that practice in while busting those perps?
Yeah, pretty much.
Was your friend in the force too?
Yeah, that's right. We were practically inseparable.
Is he a good guy? Fine upstanding citizen like yourself?
Well, he was taller than me, at least.
I hope you don't think I'm weird for saying this, but there's something really cool about 2 Manhattan cops playing pool in a bar.
Looking back, it was pretty good fun. Billiards required concentration and strategy, which Bradley and I appreciated a lot. We played every chance we could get back in the day. If you could meet me from back then, you'd be shocked. Just like with you with your guitar, could easily be mistaken for a cool guy. I was kinda slick back then myself.
Yeah, you're still a pretty cool guy now too, you know? A little more tired looking perhaps, but still.
Hey, watch it.
What about that song I promised you? You got nothing? Not got my guitar. How about I visit your place later and play it there?
About that. I'd like to change the plan slightly.
Instead of playing it for me, there's someone else I'd like you to play it to. Oh yeah? Who's that?
That fan of yours. The one who never lost faith in you and told you to try and change.
You serious?
Yeah, do me a favor and... Oh god. Do me a favor and... Oh, my voice is going. Yeah, so do me a favor and play them that new song of yours.
Well, sure, consider it done.
They're gonna love it.
Okay. You two seem really focused. How's it going? What's everyone doing back here?
Tony and I are having a little bit of a friendly competition.
That looks like fun. Can I join too?
You can count me in as well if you think you're up to the challenge. Okay, time for me to take a break. I'll leave the rest up to you. You need me, I'll be having a drink at the bar. So, Mr. Hyde, you up to taking me on? If you win, I'll crack open a bottle of the finest vintage bourbon I've been keeping. What do you say? Do it. Yeah, prepare to lose. The overconfidence of youth. I'll go first. Yeah, go right ahead. Hope you're ready. Hopefully you're better than Tony. Watch and learn. Okay, he got one. Big whoop. Well, that could have been better. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. Okay, I got one. No, I've become Tony. A draw. Okay, he sunk one. We love sinking just single ones here. Oh, that's two. Nice. Well done. Second round's yours, Mr. Hyde. Okay, I just have to sink one now. I think I was on form for that one. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. No, I'm terrible. Yeah, one win, two draws. That makes you the winner this time. Might not be so lucky next time, though. You're a pretty good player, Mr. Hyde. And as promised, later I'll bring out the vintage bourbon I've been keeping. That tastes pretty good by now. Anyway, better head back to the cafe. See you later, Mr. Hyde. This is nice. Now to defeat his daughter in combat as well.
What do you say to a friendly game against me, Mr. Hyde? If you win, I'll make you a wonderful meal you'll never forget. So shall we play?
Let's do it.
Great, hope you don't mind being beaten by a girl.
Yeah, do your worst.
Just so you know, I'm not going to go easy on you.
Yeah, I'll see about that. Holy! She's cracked! She's cracked! She's cheating!
Oh, that was a good one. Your turn, Mr. Hyde.
No, I want the delicious meal. Oh my god. Oh, that was a terrible one. What happened? I grazed it.
Nice shot. It's getting interesting. Score one for me.
No. Okay, she sunk one. That's not too bad. I can match that. Good. That's two. Nice. I hate you, Claire.
Nice shot. Looks like this is your round, Mr. Hyde.
Oh, we're even. Oh, she sunk one. Okay, that's fine. I just need to sink two. No, I sunk my own! No!
2-1 to me. I win. I mean, too bad. Sure, it's just a fluke.
No!
Looks like I'm the winner. You might want to go get some practice before we play again.
Could have gotten this bad. It must be getting old.
Fortunately for you, you won't be tasting my extra special food tonight. No need to worry, they'll still bring you something yummy. Okay, better head back to the bar. Catch you later, Mr. Hyde.
No, I've been defeated. My extra yummy Borga. Is that the bathroom or the exit? I think that's the exit. No, the exit's here. Huh? It's Will White. I think it's the first time I've seen him in here. Huh? You looking at me? I briefly make eye contact with Will. He reaches out to the glass on the counter and drinks the contents down in one. After that, he steals another glance at me. Well, hello there, Mr. Hyde. Are you by yourself? Not this time. I'm with a friend.
Well, that's a shame. I thought perhaps I could join you for a drink.
Oh, you did, do you?
Yes. In fact, I've been waiting for the opportunity to have a drink with you for some time. Tell you what are you having? Maybe we could have just one drink together.
You want a drink with me?
I will certainly do. I have a feeling we've got a lot in common, you and I.
What makes you think that?
Well, for one, I heard from Dylan that you're a salesman. Beginning to catch my drift.
But I forget what the voice is exactly for him. Just because we share things in common doesn't mean we'll get along, though. Something funny?
Not really, it's just that reaction was precisely the sort of thing I expected.
You got me all figured out, huh?
I do believe I have, Mr. Hyde. You're stubborn and selfish and like everything to go your way. You have a distinct inability to read the emotions of others and are outspoken. And you have no qualms about ordering people around. But you're not keen to let others learn of this trait, as word travels fast. In short, you have a very tiresome personality.
Yeah, tell me, Mr. White, do you normally run off at the mouth this much, or is the drink speaking? Hope you don't talk to your customers this way.
I'll let you guess, shall I?
To be honest, I couldn't care less.
No?
You see, it doesn't matter to me which it is. I've already decided that I've got far better things to do with my time than talk to you. Especially seeing as this is Christmas Eve and I'm trying to enjoy myself.
I'm sorry you feel like that, Mr. Hyde. I was hoping we could spend a while delving into some philosophical conversation. I'm willing to bet you'll come to regret refusing my offer to talk. Anyway, I must be on my way.
Will slithers off. Who the hell does he think he is? Hate that guy.
Oh? Oh, Betty.
Betty?
I know it's technically still a day early, but Merry Christmas!
Betty!
Oh, hi, Tony.
Looks like my luck's really in today. Didn't expect to see you here.
But you said you had plans this evening. Yeah, I did. I had a lot of them, but they kind of disappeared.
Oh, is that so? Well, while you're here, though, how about that present I promised you before?
It's okay, Tony. Besides, I'm more interested in having a few drinks. Would you like to join me? It'll be my treat.
Would I ever? Typical for a sign of some skirt and he's off like a flash. I'm sorry, Hyde, but you know how it is. Okay, let's do this thing. Tony leaves the cafe together with, why don't you get a drink here? Damn it, man. That Tony's got a nerve. I was gonna let him spend the evening here on the house. Yeah, he's got a habit of doing stuff straight off the bat. Guess that just leaves me and you to enjoy the evening. I guess so. Time for some drinks.
Oh, Mr. Hyde.
Blair?
Your food's ready. But where's Tony got to?
He got a better offer from a Betty, I'm afraid.
What? You left without even tasting my delicious food?
Well, forget about him. He's not worth it. I'll give you this. That food sure does look good. So good, in fact, I think I'll take care of Tony's portion, too.
You will? Better than wasting it. Thanks, Mr. Hyde. Hope you're ready to enjoy our special Christmas Eve banquet. I'll bring it over to your usual seat.
Thanks. Burger? It sure smells good, and I'm starving.
Sorry for the wait. Here you go. It's roast chicken and a glass of Dad's special vintage bourbon.
Oh my goodness.
The bourbon from Kentucky, aged 20 years. The roast chicken is fairly standard, but I basted it in a special sauce.
That sounds delicious.
Well, I sure hope it is. Enjoy.
Claire leaves the food and drink on my table and moves away. There's a plate of roast chicken and a glass of vintage bourbon laid out before me. That smell sure is fantastic. Delicious. Sydney, you're a wizard. Sydney.
Mr. Hyde. Still drinking, I see?
Yeah. Glenn around?
She said she had plans to meet up with a friend and went out. Looks like it's just you and me now.
So what do you say? Shall we have something to drink?
It sounds like a plan to me. Sydney dims the cafe lights a little but leaves the counter well lit. He takes what appears to be some sort of special bottle from one of the shelves. The bottle of extra old brandy. Kind of stuff I've only drunk occasionally. It's got a smooth taste with a fruity aroma and real impact. Sure, it'll get you drunk alright, but at least you'll be a sophisticated drunk. Sydney and I raise a toast and drink our fill of exquisite brandy. Really is fantastic.
You really know a good drink when you have one, Mr. Hyde. You're just like my ex-wife in that respect.
Is that so?
When we used to run this place together, we used to have quite a drink, just the two of us, after closing time.
Why'd the two of you separate?
It wasn't her fault, it was mine. Way too stubborn. I can see it now so clearly. But it's far too late to do anything about it now. Looks like I'm getting lost in my thoughts a little here. By the way, have you heard of a song called Promise?
Can't say I have.
I think it might be the perfect night to play it.
The perfect night?
Well, I can't think of a better time when you're alone on Christmas. You never heard of it before? You'll really get the most out of it tonight.
Sydney places a single record on the counter. I take Sydney's record. What an old one you got here.
Yeah, it's old, alright, but just brimming over with memories. There's only one copy of it at the shop I went to, and I was keen to buy it. Thing is, Claire's mom had gone there for the exact same reason.
I guess that's when you fell in love, right?
Absolutely. Love at first sight.
What kind of woman was she?
Oh, she was the best. At least the best for me.
You still feel that way, even though you separated?
Well, of course I do. What am I saying? You're pretty good at making me say the most embarrassing things, Mr. Hyde.
Oh, believe me, I'm not even trying to.
Another drink?
I think I reached my limit.
Then it's probably time for me to shut this place up for the night.
Thanks again, Sid. I had a great time.
Me too, Mr. Hyde. Me too. He's so happy and wholesome. I love him.
Wonder what kind of song the record I got from Sydney is. We'll give it a listen to. I'll listen to it faster if I zoom there. Zoom! I said zoom! I said zoom! Put it on, let's give it a listen. Maybe I should give Sydney's record a listen. So this is the song that means so much to Sydney. Promise, huh? Kind of song that makes a person depressed if they listen to it alone. Yes, this is the final Christmas Eve I'll be spending in this apartment. Okay, I think it's time I gathered my thoughts about all that's happened. The morning of December 24th. I walked into town, heard the festive songs, and returned home, and then my buzzer went. I opened the door and saw someone waiting there. It was... right. I opened the door only to see Mila standing there. She told me that Ed had been admitted to the hospital and Rachel was looking after him. After exchanging gifts with Mila, I suggested we go to the cafe. However, Mila said she'd rather take a look at something on the roof. What did Mila want to look at? Right. She said she wanted to see the lighthouse on the roof up close. We headed up to the roof to do some sightseeing. It was the first time we'd chatted properly in ages. After Milo went home, I met Tony in the lobby and took a small package from him. The package was addressed to Mags, and I took it to her in person. As soon as she saw it, she started shaking and asked me to open it instead. What was it that Mags thought the package might contain? Right. She thought that the package might contain a bomb of some sort. She went to tell me about why she thought a bomb might be inside. Apparently she received a threat in the form of a letter in the past. I called Rachel once I got back to my room. Once I heard Ed's condition had improved, I relaxed a little. I took a look at the package that Mom had sent. What was in it? Right. There was several things in the package from Mom. A card, a baseball, and a key. The card explained that the other 2 items were from Dad's case. Tony invited me to Lucky's Cafe to share a few drinks with him in the evening. As it turned out, Sydney had already promised to treat Tony that evening anyway. We all ended up playing a few games of billiards, who offered me a drink after that. Right. It was none other than Will White who offered his company over drinks. I declined and instead shared some drinks and conversation with Sydney until late. As the evening moves on, I listen to the record I got from Sydney. I reflect on the things that have happened over the last few days, right after getting the notification that the place might be closed. Certain facts about the building's past came to light. The fact that my dad is somehow connected to the events that happened here. Wonder what it'll feel like when the mysteries of the past are solved. Wonder what I'll find out about my dad. That is another chapter down. We're gonna save here. My voice is going to die. As you can probably hear right now, it doesn't sound very good. But we are going to save here for now. So I'm gonna move us over to we're gonna raid someone. So thank you again for all for watching. I hope you like the new model, by the way. It's very nice. It's very pretty. I find it very nice. Let's see who we can raid today. I keep barely missing when people are streaming Hotel Dusk. Well, let's go to the bread and butter. Let's go to Ace Attorney. You're raiding my home? Thank you. I'm happy you care as much to do. I'm gonna find someone. Let me do a save. Actually, before I do any of that, let me make sure I don't lose the save for this game. There we go. Let's see. Let's. Probably like to do another PNG tube or something along the like. Let me find some. We're gonna throw it over to, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Meriday the Giraffe. Meriday the Giraffe, I believe. Oh, should I? No, let me get someone small. Because they have like 60 people there. I want to help out the loop. Let's see. Leave a little. Saying as if I'm not a little guy. I help out my fellow people. Gotta jump the little guy in the alley? Yeah, you know me. Here, we'll do this. We'll throw it over to. They're not a VTuber or anything, but we'll throw it over to Howdy KT. We'll throw it over to them. They've listed this stream as not cozy, so I respect it. So go over there, go show them some love, and stay quality, my mistakes. Bye-bye.